Hello everyone and welcome to this really weird edition of the Groovy Goat Hunter. I am your host Heath and I'm in my garage with issues with my electricity in my garage. Turned my lights on, brought my camera down, getting ready to set up to shoot another pay dirt review, and every single light in here went out. So I had to take my extension cord and plug it into the inside of the house because for whatever reason my garage plugs are all of a sudden not wanting to work. So I got to figure that out. It is storming outside, so maybe that has something to do with it. I'm sure you all really wanted to hear all of that. Now you know. Anyway, let's do a pay dirt review. This one I got on Etsy. This is only the second time I've ever gotten a pay dirt from Etsy. I'm trying to get new pay dirts. This one I found on Etsy and it was in a sandwich bag. It does come with a small little vial. But this, the reason why I got it, it was only $45. He only made 125 of these bags, and it's from rjspaydirt.com. Apparently, he was giving away a nugget. So out of the 125 bags, there's a chance that you can get a nugget. I got bag number 125 of 125, so I don't think I'm getting a nugget. I bought the last bag. I'm sure it was sitting there. Somebody probably already won it and said, hey, I want a nugget. Oh, and nobody else bought the last bag. I did. We're going to pan it. See what we get out of it anyway. Intro, you know the drill. Let's get going. Here it is. I'm going to put it in a bowl because it's not a whole lot. So this should be a quick one. We're going to dump it in. So let's pan down so you can see what I'm doing. Can you see what I'm doing? Surely you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, you can see what I'm doing. All right. So here it is. Like I said, nice little rainbow metallic bag. Clear in the back. I do see some gemstones. So we're going to dump it all in here. Yeah, there's a ton. First of all, I like the bag because it's not one of those happy face bags where the creases get clogged. This one came out super clean, so awesome for that. But yeah, there's a lot of gemstones in here. Look at that. Look at these crystal quartz. So let me get my classifiers and we'll go ahead and get that out of the way. First thing I'm going to do is get my 1/4 inch because there is quite a bit of big material in here. Yeah, a lot of polished rocks in here too. There's all kinds of stuff in here. Man, there's even a fossil. This might take longer than I anticipated because of all the stuff that's in this. Cool. Look at all that copper in there. It looks like we got some pyrite. Yeah, all kinds of cool stuff in there. We'll look at that in a minute. This is my 10 mesh, so we'll just go ahead and do 10, 20, maybe 40, and that's it. And then I'm going to get online and look at that description again because there's supposed to be gold in this. That's why I bought it. Put it on the table and we'll show you what we got. All right, here they are right here, starting with my 1/4 inch. Then there's my 10 mesh, plus 10, plus 20, plus 40, and minus 40. There it all is right there. And the overhead, oh, hold on, let me get you straight. So we're going to dump, we'll do half and half. My daggum bowl's wet. I haven't even, you know what, I gotta test it, see what I'm dealing with here. All right, so before we get to panning this was $47, what I paid for it last time. It was $51.35 for this. Looks like he did another batch because I bought the last one, which was stupid. I should have waited because now I know I have no chance with getting that nugget, but I will read you the description as soon as I can find it. It says right here in the item detail, thank you for all your orders on the last batch. Our customers made it possible. Congrats to Christian. He got our last nugget bag. Yeah. Huh. What's the point in even panning this stuff out now? This is the new batch that I'm reading the details on because the last one, the last description got erased and this is his new. Now he's got another 125 bags. We have most expensive nugget to date. We have all our bags done up. Be shipping from a new giveaway or nugget came from Metal Detector Prospector Goldfields of Australia. My camera can't do it justice. It weighs 6 grams. Dang. I need to order me another one of these bags. Only making 125 1-pound bags in this batch. Contains 0.3 grams of gold, so that's what I should be expecting out of this. Some extras, fun colors to your pans. opal, rough opal, emeralds, fluorite, faceted gemstones, Herkimer diamonds, copper nuggets, tumbled garnets, ruby chips, amethyst crystals, some homemade bismuth crystals thrown in. I promise I put the nugget in a bag. As you all can see from my previous giveaways, there's no bait and switch. Personally make every bag. Well, I know I didn't win the damn... let me clean it up. I know I didn't win the nugget. I hate the fact that I bought the last bag. I need to read. I need to do a lot better reading when I buy pay dirt, because I didn't even realize that I bought the last bag. I mean, I did once I got it, because it said 125 or 125. Anyway, all right, there's the description. $51 and some change is what I paid for it. But he gets really good reviews, so if I get 3/10 of a gram of gold, that's fine. So let's see what we get. I don't know if I got anything in this one. We'll tap it back and see. Yeah, nothing in this one. So let's go ahead and dump the rest in there, and we'll be done with this minus 40. And since it's wet, I gotta squirt that in. I don't know if I got anything in this one. We'll tap it back and see. Nothing in this one. So let's go ahead and dump the rest in there, and we'll be done with this minus 40. Today is, what is today? March 14th. And next week we will be out of town. We are going on a cruise, and I'm going to try to get all these pay dirts done in that time or before that time. However, I won't be able to edit it and get it on video until afterwards. So I will probably, well, I'll be home by the time you see this anyway. I guess I can put in there, I had a great time. It was such a great trip. And I can also say it was a horrible trip. I wish I'd have never gone. God, what a disaster it was. But we are going on a cruise. And this is not a cruise where I think I would have a chance to go do any kind of gold panning, or we're not going to any places where there could be gold. I don't think I'm going to be bringing any of my panning equipment. I wanted to bring my brand new gold monster on a trip. So if I go to beaches and stuff, or any metal detector, so if we go to one of the beaches like in Mexico or something, I can go to the beaches and metal detect, see if I can find somebody's jewelry. Yep, no gold in that either. So we'll dump that. We are done with the minus 40. We will go to the plus 40. Yippee! And here it is. Dump it all in there at once, because there's not a whole lot. I should start seeing some gold right here. There's probably small flakes in this batch, if I were to guess. The way he sets his bags up, I really doubt you'll see any kind of flour gold in it, because he kind of made it pretty simple for people to pan and get stuff out. This material, it's weird looking material. There were a little bit of black sands in that 40 mesh, but not a whole lot. It's got some glittery stuff in there. Don't know where he got this stuff, but it pans off like nothing. I mean, look at that. Tap this back. Uh-oh. Did he forget to put gold in my... That's number 2, and not a single piece. Not one single piece. There's something, I think that's pyrite, like a little piece of pyrite, because it's reflecting. I'm going to suck it up anyway, just in case. But yeah, no gold in that either. Let's go to the 20 mesh. Wow. And here it is. Dump it all in there. Now, surely I will see gold in this. Speaking of which, I want to tell you guys a story about an eBay purchase I made on some rock ore, some gold ore that I bought. It's not Mount Baker Mining and Metals. It's another place in Nevada. Crushed every single bit of it down to minus 60. Did a really good job. It's the second time I've ever crushed, so I'm getting better at it. There was absolutely no quartz in the material, the rocks that I was sent. There was hardly anything. It just looked like rocks from a quarry. Crushed it all. There was nothing in there. There was not even weighable gold. And that's the risk you take. I accept that. No big deal. Wasn't even weighable. Paid $100 for that stuff. It was horrible. Oh, look at there. I wonder what all them little silver flakes are. There's the gold. And that, look at that. They just lined up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. 4 square. Gold pieces right there. Pretty gold too. Nice. Oh, yeah, they're pickers. Look at there. Got 4 pickers. Well, maybe 2 pickers and 2 feelers. But yeah, 4 pieces. Cool. And suck those up. And we are done with the plus 20. Okay, so this is the 10. And you can see what I've got in here. And I do not even know how I'm going to deal with this. So I think I'm going to just grab a seat, turn the camera off, and then just start picking. And after I get as much as I can out, I will show you what it looks like afterwards. So I'm not going to waste your time with you watching me pick all of this. There's a ton in there. So I'm not going to waste y'all's time watching this. I'll do it. Once I get done, I'll show you the results. So here they all are. This was in the tin mesh. And I got pretty much everything out. There's some quartz crystals in here. Amethyst. A lot of this stuff's been tumbled and polished. Peridot. Tons of that. Garnets. There's a garnet right there. Like I said, amethyst. That's what I know. Everything else, green stuff, orange stuff. I don't know. Citrite maybe. I don't know. Fluorite. Fluorine. I'm not a gem person, but there it is. Now, this right here is faceted. That's been cut. And I thought there was another one. That's a pretty looking garnet. Oh, and there's a piece of silver right here. Speaking of which, I'm going to pull that out separate because I have a place for silver. A couple pieces of opal, but it's mostly amethyst, garnets, peridot, and then, you know, these little crystals. Those are kind of cool. I don't know where they come from or whatever, but those are neat. But there they are. Like I was saying, that's a faceted blue stone. I don't even know if it's real or not. It's pretty. It's really nice looking. Oh, I did see one. There it is right there. That looks like a faceted amethyst. So there's 2 faceted. I'm going to pull those to the side since they are faceted. That's pretty cool. Am I saying that right? Faceted, cut. They've been cut. All right, so what I'm going to do now, put that to the side. This is all of the non-gemstone slash, except for that piece. Let me throw that in there. It's hard to pick all that stuff out. It took a while. But I still want to pan this out because I think there is a piece of gold in here. So let's stratify it real good. I didn't get a real good look at it. It could have been just a piece of pyrite that looked like it was gold. We'll find out real quick. Now that I've wet this, now all these gemstones are starting to show themselves again. So I'm probably going to have to sit here and pick some more stuff out. It's definitely the prettiest pay dirt I've ever gotten. That's for sure. There's a garnet. See some hematite in there. Some blue things. There's another piece of that peridot. Obsidian was in there. I've seen that. Just a little piece. And I really don't mind gemstones and stuff like that in pay dirt. My only complaint about it would be putting small gemstones in there, like super tiny ones. I don't know what that is. It might be turquoise or something. I mean, it's just a little bitty chunk of it. And it's, you know, it's not even really worth keeping. But it's still cool. All right, so this is what I was talking about. I'm wondering, ooh, is that it right there? Yeah. So that, I can't tell if that's a piece of gold or not. I don't think it is because it's pretty big and it's not very heavy at all. So let me put this in a microscope real quick, or magnifying glass, and let me look at it a little closer and I can tell you if it is or not. Yeah, it just didn't really have a hard thumping sound when it fell on the pan. That might be gold. We'll look at that in a microscope, and I'm going to go ahead and suck that up as gold because I see some oxidization on it, which is very common on gold. I've never seen that on pyrite or anything else. And plus, it's all nice and folded up like gold does. It's not cracked or anything. It's all folded up. So cool. Got a little bonus piece of gold. Drop that in my snuffer bottle, and there that is. So yeah, once I get these all up to the room, I'm not going to show you these again. I mean, they are what they are. I'll put them in a bowl or something. Just keep them. But I mean, there's really nothing I can do with all these little bitty pieces of gemstones and minerals and stuff. It is cool though. Is that a piece of silver? Yeah, there's another piece of silver right there. I have to kind of pan it back to check it real quick to make sure stuff that I do keep track of, like copper, silver, stuff like that. But yeah, I think that's it. Cool. All right, so I'm gonna let that dry out, and yeah, I'll be right back with the quarter inch stuff. All right, here it is, right here. A lot of stuff in this. Starting with that, it looks like a crystal of some sort. It's pretty cool. I don't know what it is. I don't think it's quartz. I think it's just crystals, like cave crystals or something. But there's that. I'll put that in that bowl of that other small stuff. And I'll just kind of pick at this and show it to you. That's obviously a polished tumbled rock. That is cool. That's that, what is that? That peacock ore? Peacock ore. That's pretty cool. Big old chunk of, that's a copper nugget right there. That's cool. That's the second time I've gotten that. Oh, there's more copper nuggets right there. There's a piece. Let me put this in a bowl. Or let me put this in a pan. That way we can spread it out. Woo! Definitely a piece of pyrite right there. Big chunk of pyrite. That is that, was that called an ammonite? That's cool, because that's a fossil. I think. Yeah, that's a fossil. That's cool. And it's got pretty colors in it. Can you see it reflecting? Those colors inside that shell. That's the first time I ever gotten something like that. And then here's the rest. Again, no gold in this. But yeah, there's some cool rocks. There's a big garnet right there. Some other stuff. I don't know what, but gemstone stuff. So yeah, I'll just put all that in that same bowl. And we're done. That is it. Alright, no more. Put this all in a bowl, and I'll be right back. Oh, yeah, that wasn't too painful for you guys. I'm going to take all that stuff upstairs. I've already showed you all the gemstones and stuff, but we'll take a look at the gold. We'll weigh it. We'll get a value and get some kind of guesstimate of what kind of value I got out of that bag. So, yeah, I'll see you guys upstairs. Yes, I'm sitting down because I've been staring at gemstones for like the past hour. So, I had to sit down to do that. See you guys upstairs. And welcome to my room. Won't you come on in? Alright, let's look at this gold. First of all, there's the gold. We'll weigh that real quick. That looks about like 3/10. 5 pieces. There's the silver and those faceted gemstones. I will look at those in a microscope, as well as those. I want to make sure that is gold. Can you see? There's that. Put my bowl on, zero it out, and let's add this gold and see what we got. Huh, 0.363, 361. 0.361 is what we got, so yeah, not bad. I thought it wasn't going to be that good, but yeah. 0.361. We'll look at it in the microscope. So yeah, next step, microscope, then we'll get on the computer, get a value, all that good stuff. So yeah, let's get to the computer. Alright, so I did all kinds of yakking and talking, and my audio wasn't on. We're going to start all over and look at these pieces of gold. I've already looked at them, and I know that they're gold. So let's just look at them real quick one more time. There's a piece, there's a piece. This one is like a specimen almost, because it's got quartz. You try to scoot it over so you can see it. See that quartz? Isn't that cool? And then here's the other pieces right here, real quick. So yeah, all of those are definitely confirmed pieces of gold. And then we looked at the silver real quick. I just like looking at silver, so I just put a piece right there and took a quick glance at it. So cool. Love how that stuff forms. It almost looks like it bubbles. When it gets hot, it's like wet, and then it bubbles and dries that way. Or cools off that way. Alright, so this is where I was at when I realized I wasn't even recording. My audio wasn't recording. This right here is an amethyst. And it's been cut or faceted or whatever the terminology is for these things. It's really cool. And you can see the purple hue in it. I'll put it in a white. I'll put it in this white container so you can see it better. So yeah, there's that. I'm not going to spend too much time on that, but cool. This is the one that interests me because I don't know what this is. I don't know what kind of gemstone it is. I would love to say it was topaz, but I don't think it is. I don't know. But yeah, this has been faceted too. Looks like it's got a crack in it. So there's the other side of it. Try to get it in the middle. There we go. So yeah, really cool. So there's those two things. Some of these things I do want to look at. Like here's this fossil that was in there. But I love the colors in it. See them? See that red and the greens in that? I think this is an amylite. Is that the correct pronunciation for these fossils? An amylite fossil? Really neat. Other things that are in here. I don't know what this is. It looks like some kind of crystal. Yeah. Crystal formations. You see them poking out. That's cool. So there's that. That came with it. And here, finally, is the copper nugget. See all that tarnish? All that green. Cool. We're on the Go calculator. Already put in the numbers. 0.361 is what we got. Call it 24 karat. 2,165.04 is how much gold is per troy ounce. That is crazy good. Still. Calculate. Not bad. 25.13. So I'm about that 50% range. So yeah, let's go to my percentage calculator. 25.13. I paid 51.35 for it. So let's put that in. 51.35. Calculate. Yeah, 48.9. So 49% return. For what I got out of this entire bag, just for the gold to be right at 50%, that's not bad. It really isn't. Alright guys, so there you have it. There is that pay dirt from RJ's Pay Dirt on Etsy. Like I said, 50% just on the gold itself. I would say with all that other stuff combined, you know, 50 bucks for all that. It's not bad. Thank you guys so much for watching this Pay Dirt review of RJ's Pay Dirt. Again, supposedly he gives out big fat nuggets, 1 out of every 125 bags, or you have a 1 in 125 chance to get that. I'm debating whether I'm going to buy it again. Had I realized that I bought the very last one and that nugget had already been won, I would have never bought it. Shame on me for not reading the description as well as I should have. Alright, I'll shut up. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Please do not forget to hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate it. Also, like button, share button, notification bell. That way every time I put out a new video, you guys will know about it. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, this is Heath saying peace and love, and I'll see you on my next review. Bye.